wow, it's like they just skipped over that.
Yeah, sure.
Or they weren't taught that or whatever.
Well, let's talk about, instead of let's not bitch about the things that people don't have. Like, what are the main characteristics for the ideal travel partners?
Yeah.
What would you say?
Be respectful of where you are, the people, the property, the environment, and the culture. You know, those are the things that, you know, you respect the ocean. You're not going to fucking hit the lip at, you know, at freaking fronton at the takeoff. You're going to look for the ramp down the line. What I'm saying is you don't disrespect the ocean, so don't respect when you're on land either. And so, yeah, just that's it. Just be respectful, meaning don't piss on the floor, freaking piss in the toilet.
Pretty straightforward, that one.
Yeah, but you'll be amazed. And, you know, say thank you.
Yeah.
Say please.
Sure.
You know, you're in somebody's house.
Yeah.
You know, people are like in the hotel we're staying. The guys were getting served food, and the first morning, I'm like, hey, do you guys from my room? I'm like, hey, do you guys know the name of the guy giving you food right now? And they're like, no. I'm like, well, you're gonna see him every fucking day for 2 weeks. You better freaking know his name today. And I can hear them like right after that say, hey, what's your name?
Yeah.
They would eventually get his name.
Of course.
But it's like, if you give them a little nudge, then you know what? This guy's coming to work and serve me. So maybe I should at least know his name. It's little things like that, you know, I try to instill in people. It's like, hey, remember, you know, we're all the same. You know, if somebody comes to your house, you know, are they gonna walk onto your couch with muddy shoes? You know, don't do that here. So it's the respect thing. Just be respectful. I think for me, that's number one.
There's also like a really big benefit to learning that name in the beginning, because it's kind of like this icebreaker that then lets you learn a bit more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because if you don't learn the first part, it's hard to learn the second and third.
Yes.
So yeah, and maybe like, do you think it's like the problem might have something to do with, you know, when you go, and I know when I was a Grom, when I went to Hawaii in those first times, you know, I was so focused on and stressed about trying to get the photos and get in the magazine that year and have the big break that everybody wants to get. And you forget about everything else because you're so bloody focused on your own agenda. Is it kind of that one-dimensional element sometimes? And then like people forget that I'm traveling the world. Like, I'm in a uniquely, you know, special position.
Yeah.
The majority of the world's population never gets to experience a fraction of what I get to experience, and I'm not learning this guy's name.
Yeah.
Like, it's like this gift.
Yeah. And it's hard because you are so focused.
Yeah.
And the blinders are on because you're so focused on that one thing. And I think that's what happened with them. It's like they're here to win this thing. Yeah. They're here to win this contest because it's very prestigious, as you can tell by the surf. But
when it gets here.
Yeah. No, but you're right. It's like they're so zoned in on one thing. It's easy to forget the simple things.
Yeah.
And for me, I have no problem just giving a little nudge. Hey, you know, just remember, say thank you, say please. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where if you can get in that zone where you take the blinders off of that focus, you'll probably even become more focused because you're letting that anxiety and all that just, you know, just wash away. And then you can but be who you are. And if who you are, you could win this thing. You know, just being who you are back home, just killing it and bringing that here. Yeah, and I think that's once people get in that zone, like they're gonna get multiple championships. Like PLC, you'll see him say thank you, please, and everything.
Yeah, respectful.
Yeah,
sure.
And you know, the blinders aren't on. He knows what he has to do.